the surface and you a scary little bitch underneath it all.
What's happening, y'all? It's your partner Lush One, back in effect, Delmont crew. We live in East Oakland, you feel me, at East Bay 6 Studios, Grind Time West Coast, and we got, you feel me, Frontline in the house.
And I know that's a cheap shot, but it's no way to defeat Lock. You got a better chance of hearing Dr. Dre beatbox on Detox.
E-A-SKI, Locksmith ain't a group, and this cat left, you feel me? Just a ridiculous group, you know what I'm saying, to come out the Bay. One of the hardest groups to make the biggest impact in the past, few years out here. You've been on the battle circuit for a lot of years, you know what I'm saying? The first
actually, not to cut you off, I haven't been on the battle circuit that long, man. Honestly, man, I did that shit a few years back, because I just happened to find a knack to do that shit. I always was an artist, working with Ski, working with Left. We made, big hit records, and now I was just like, man, I want to do this shit again.
When you think Lock, you think Pop, Trey, Cube, all in one mix, fam. When you think Daylight, you think Big Sight, Nocturnal, Badass, and the Hitman. No bullshit, fam, but you trying to attack me. And if y'all don't know who the Hitman is, well, that was my point exactly.
You're able to get that, you know what I'm saying, out here in the Bay, especially that mainstream radio love, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, keep a real sharp sensibility about your hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you manage to do that,
Man, it's not even nothing to manage, man. I mean, for one thing, me and my partner Left, we always had a musical mindset. Then we got with Ski, you know what I mean? The shit was just like, basically, it was just like second nature.
And how did that happen, actually? How did you hook up with this dude who was actually a legendary artist in my eyes, and, not only a sick producer and beat maker, but I was slapping this cat since before the Friday soundtrack. Fuck with you, feel
It's
me?
a legend, man.
Blast if I have to, you know what I'm saying?
It's a legend, man.
But how did that come into fruition?
Basically, that just came, we had a mutual partner that we was working with, and we just clicked, man. You know what I mean? Me and Ski, our work ethic is we try to outwork each other.
Right.
I mean, on the real, like I said, these cats have been putting in a lot of work. And one thing about artists, for me, is to see you on that grind. Cats always got a demo or they want you to put them on. It's the hard work. It seems like a lot of cats, even here, they putting in work. I'm hearing songs in the studio. I'm like, that's what it's about. People, you can't just go and tell people to put you on. You got to show. These cats were showing. They was out battling. They had songs. They had records, and they was disciplined. A lot of cats, they want to keep running the streets. They want to do whatever they want to do. You got to be focused. This music business is 200.
How do y'all stay so relevant without conforming to a lot of the bullshit that we see in the industry? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still you still be hearing the name buzzing, but you ain't following on the trends, but still making music that appeals to the people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just, man, just being real with the music. Like, a lot of people feel you got to overkill music. You got to just constantly do this, do that. Actually, that makes people just sick of you. You know what I mean? Because especially if you can't make a gang of hot records, you know what I'm saying? It comes with time. It comes with just focusing and just keep on standing in the lab. Left right now, he playing tracks that's fire. You know what I mean? Like shit that I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the growth, and that's what we try to do. We try to just let it organically grow. The streets come to you. You don't like people think we just went to radio and we get ready. We don't. That didn't happen. We worked hard in the streets. You know what I mean? I've always been a street artist. My records just happen to go over there. The same with Keek. The same with a lot of artists. We just work hard to make the records solid.
How do y'all feel y'all fit in the overall landscape of Bay Area music?
We don't.
That's what I was about to say.
We don't fit in it because of the fact that we don't have the same mentality. The Bay mentality to me is, you know what I'm saying, is that, like you say, is to do a lot of mixtape, do this, do that, do that. To be a real artist, man, you have to go outside this area. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why we hooked up. Like, we see y'all doing different things. You gotta show other people that you're not. If you're gonna be the truth, you can't be the truth in your own backyard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you're the truth here. If you can't get off the plane and go to LA, you can't go to Houston, you can't go to New York. We went to New York. They was tripping. We did the truth in New York, and they was bugging that. Now we thinking they gonna hate.
It's crazy how you'll see artists out here might sell 30,000 units, but no one knows who they are outside of the Bay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd like to see.
Well, see, that's the thing, because in Houston, they understand the unity thing. Here, you have everybody that wants to be in a position. So what happens is a lot of hate come on, and then we can't build our alliances together to get bigger and better. And one of the things I try to do with all the artists was I tried to reach out to a lot of the artists that was hot, whether it was Keith, whether it was Quinn, whether it was Fab, whether it was the Hood Stars, whoever, and give and show them how we can come together. But you can only do so much. You got to now try to make that a domino effect. Right. And if you don't make it a domino effect, then what happens is we just kind of stay in this pot and we don't bubble. So that's why it's great to be doing this, because we're alliance. You know, it's a battle. Right. But we got nothing but love for Password, for what y'all organization is doing, and that's what it's all about. Is trying to bring all this together, because if they don't see us sticking together, then they don't care. They're gonna be like, hey, whatever.
And it's all West Coast. You feel me?
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
what it is.
We can't let people pigeonhole the West Coast.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And like you see the way the South get it popping. You got Miami rolling with ATL, rolling with New Orleans.
And they can have funk and they can have disagreements, but when it all comes down to it, it's all about this guap, and they know, man, hey, we gotta hold on, man. Chill out, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to do. When we here, we got to come together and make sure that we represent the West, because right now we're on the lowest level right now as far as how the industry view us, you know, especially in the Bay, you know what I mean? So we got to step it up.
They're trying to blackball motherfuckers.
There you go.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that, man. We does that. Half these cats got their game from us, you know what I mean? And you know, but you don't want to go around keep saying it, because you look like you hating, you know, like you mad, you know what I'm saying? So you got to work harder. So that's what we doing, you know. Lock is in there working hard, Frontline working hard, I'm working on a new album, and we just out here trying to make sure that, you know, we show that we can get it in.
Y'all got any like words for the grind time fans? You feel me out there?
Nah, man. I mean, we appreciate the opportunity, man. Like y'all doing it. Y'all from the West Coast. Y'all from the Bay Area. Everybody, man. I seen the battle. Shout out to Awkwards. Shout out to Madness, the Source. Man, these cats is doing it, man. We just happy to be a part of it, man. Show that this is what we still do.
Much respect. Hopefully we'll continue to fuck with each other, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Keep it on the up and up, and that's what it is, man.
What's up?
What's up, grind time, you feel me? Frontline, Delmont, we out.
One for the trouble, two for the face, 4, 5, bang my hand, about to put it in your face. 3 for the shit, young niggas love the love, real G's, walk the walk, smash on your block. 1 for the trouble.